Hello there. How are you today? I hope you're doing well. I've not been feeling well past week or so. I've been dealing with some demons in my life. Devils, even, including the common cold. As I'm dealing with some demons in my own life, let's read some Am I the Devils? Which is pretty much like last week we talked about Am I the A-hole? This week we're going even deeper. Am I the devil? So, let's see what we got going on today. I'm sorry about my voice. I'm sure that I sound even more nasally than I usually sound. So, bear with me, my friends. I'm glad to see you. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back to my channel. If you're not new here, my name is Luna, and today we're going to be reading Am I the Devils? Let's get into it. All right, starting off very strong with the first one here. Am I the devil for not wanting my soon-to-be brother-in-law at my wedding? Honestly, this sounds like it could go either way. Truly. I don't know for sure, but here we go. I, 26 female, am about to get married to my wonderful fiance, 28 male. He and I have been together for 5 years, and our wedding is set to take place in this spring. Beautiful. I love a spring wedding. I actually just love the spring in general. So for some backstory, when I was 18, I was on a date with a guy who was also 18. We went out to dinner, and I thought that we had a really great time and that I really liked him. After our date, I texted him telling him that I had a great time and I would love to meet him again. He just responded with telling me thanks, that he enjoyed our date but did not find a connection with me and would not want to see me anymore as he felt that it would not be fair to me. I really liked this guy and was heartbroken, but I moved in. But I moved in? I hope you didn't move in. It says, but I moved in, but I'm sure that she meant, but I moved on. Also, being heartbroken after one date, you were definitely 18. That's for sure. I would have done that at 18. So maybe I should redact that. I am such an over romanticizer and lover girl, and I always have been, and I probably always will be. But no, I would have been heartbroken after one date too. I would have been like, this is the love of my life. No, just kidding. But obviously, that's very childish. But you were 18, so it is what it is. 3 years later, I met my now husband. Wow, that was pretty quick. You're pretty young. My now husband. Well, I your fiance's, right? Okay, hold on. 3 years later, I met my now husband. When I met him, I had no idea as to who he was. We hit it off and clicked instantly and fell hard for each other. It was not until 6 months later, whenever I was at dinner with his family and his brother was there, that I realized that his brother was the guy that I had already previously gone on a date with. I explained this to my husband. He was fine with it. I also messaged his brother telling him that I did not know that they were related in any way, but that I really liked his brother and would like it if he did not let our past disturb my relationship. He responded by telling me that we were all good. Well, that's very good. Clearly, there doesn't need to be any issues. However, he has continually flirted with me. When we meet him for dinner, he always flirts, saying stuff like telling me that my dress looks nice, that I look great, or telling me a specific thing on the menu looks like something that I would like. He always does this in front of my husband, who has not yet said a word about this. He also tries to make me jealous all of the time. Like whenever we are all out with his family, he sometimes brings a girl with him if they have been dating for some time, and he will always kiss her on the cheek, talk to her all the time, and flirt with her. Yeah, that's what you do whenever you're dating somebody. That's what happens when you date somebody. I understand if you don't like PDA, but like acting like he's trying to make you jealous is crazy. It sounds like you are getting jealous and that you shouldn't be getting jealous because you have a husband now. You have a husband that you love. You don't love the brother, you love the husband. Crazy. Okay. I kept my mouth shut about this as to not cause anything bad between him and my fiance, but with wedding planning and sending out invites, I just had to say something. I told him that I don't want his brother there because his brother always flirts with me and tries to make me jealous. Okay. Okay. It's definitely not about you, my guy. My fiance looked dumbfounded and asked when this has happened, if his brother does this stuff whenever he is at the bathroom or simply not looking. I told him no, and I brought up all the things that I did here. My fiance laughed and asked me if I was okay in the head and if I was joking. I got angry at him and said that if he could not see how truly disgusting his brother's behavior is, then he is not who I thought he was. Girl, get it together. The world, the world does not revolve around you, okay? What in the actual, what in the, trust me whenever I say that the brother doesn't give a shit about you. And he hasn't ever. Whoa. We have barely talked since this. I got a text from his brother saying that he was sorry if ever made me feel uncomfortable and that he has no intention to make me feel that way. My fiance is still mad at me. Was I really the asshole for this? I just want my happiest day to be my happiest day, and it can't be that if I have to worry about his brother doing something. Okay, first of all, okay. I wouldn't say that you're the devil, but I would say that you are a self-absorbed person who really needs to take their head out of their anus, because in what way does this make the brother doing anything wrong to you? He's literally being supportive, said that there was no issues. He has been kind to you. He's gone on like hung out with you guys and gone on dates with his partners that he's had. Like, there's no making it make sense here. There's no making it make sense because you are not making any sense. Obviously, you are the a-hole, but I wouldn't say that you're the devil. That's just like a lot. That's just a lot to unpack there. You shouldn't get married to this guy because you clearly, in my opinion, still somehow, many years later, 10 years later, are still like flirting with the idea of this guy, the brother, in your mind. That's what I think. And that's why you're getting jealous. Why would you get jealous? Girl, that don't make any sense. You went on one date. Please get it together. Let's see what the comments are saying. What the actual F? You are the a-hole. He's being nice to you and trying to make you feel included in the family, and you think that that's flirting. He has a date and kisses another girl, and you think that that's him trying to make you jealous. You had one date with him 8 years ago, and you're still thinking about it, how it wasn't a match. Yeah, you're delusional. Yes, absolutely. This is the issue. This person said, I want to believe that this post is not real. Because how does somebody get so absorbed in their own thoughts and in their own like little reality that they've created that they think that this is okay? You're gonna ruin your whole marriage over this? It ain't about you, girl. It ain't about you. You need to work on some things for sure. For sure. That is crazy. He's clearly not gonna do anything at your wedding. Am I the a-hole for ruining my daughter's birthday? Probably. Why would you ruin your daughter's birthday? It's literally your daughter, which means that they are likely a child, and don't ruin it. You're an adult. Throw away because my daughter uses Reddit. Oh gosh, how old is your daughter? She should not be on Reddit. I, 45 male, have 3 kids. 16 male, 14 male, and 12 female. This story concerns 12 female. Oh, okay. So your daughter is 12 and she uses Reddit. Listen, I don't know. Okay, that's my first judgment there. That's crazy. You are the devil. Immediately you're the devil. You're letting your 12-year-old daughter use Reddit. That's crazy. Oh, God. Now, my daughter's birthday falls on New Year's, so it tends to be disregarded, never on purpose. Okay, so you tend to disregard your daughter's birthday, and you're acting like it's not on purpose, even though she's 12. So that means she's had 12 birthdays. That's... Hey, how about you don't disregard your child? What? Because it's between 2 big holidays, but we've always tried to make her feel special. My daughter is a known introvert and tends to spend a lot of her time in her room, and if we're at a family event, she just sits in the corner on her phone. She's also very unconventional, in the sense that she doesn't desire a lot of the things that are typical of girls her age. Me and my wife have tried to fix this and get her to open up more, but to no avail. The issue arose because when me and my wife asked her how she wanted to spend her birthday, she said something along the lines of, alone with snacks in my room. Oh. I love being alone with snacks in my room. I really do, girl. I get it. I also love being alone with snacks in my room. This request wasn't outlandish for her, but spending her birthday alone doesn't seem like a good way to spend your birthday. It would also reflect poorly on us as a family likes big celebrations. So instead, we invited family over for her birthday for a birthday/New Year's celebration. It was a barbecue with lots of snacks, a projector that my brother bought, and rented bouncy castle. I thought she would realize that this was better and a more productive way to spend her birthday, but I was wrong. She was miserable the whole time and just sat in the corner. Oh, poor baby. When everybody left at night, she started screaming at me and my wife about how we ruined her birthday. My wife did most of the scolding and she was sent to her room. How could we ruin her birthday if her plans were just bed rotting? She was also mad because she didn't get the gift that she wanted, which was a hot chocolate machine. She's the only family member who drinks hot chocolate, and she's not 50. So we got her something else that we thought she would appreciate more. Okay, wait. First of all, are hot chocolate machines specifically for 50-year-olds? What? What? Get the girl a hot chocolate machine costs how much? You probably spent way more on a bouncy house that she didn't want than a hot chocolate machine. It can't cost that much money. This morning, she ignored all of us, including my sons who are on our side, because they think that she's being ungrateful since the party was great. I was just trying to make her birthday special. Am I the a-hole? This is not about you. It's about your child, who is not you. Let's get it straight. Her personality is clearly much different than your personality and your wife's personality, who you probably both are more extroverted than her. And she's 12 years old. If she wants to hang out in her room and eat snacks on her birthday, she should be allowed to do that. She shouldn't be pressured to socialize all day and be doing crazy things all day long. Or maybe, just maybe, let her celebrate in her own way and you guys can do your own thing, because it sounds like she doesn't even want to be around you guys on her birthday. And she wanted a hot chocolate machine and you did not get that for her. Instead, you got her something else that you think is better for her. Hot chocolate machine is 100% age appropriate for a 12-year-old. That is crazy. I understand wanting your daughter to experience more things, but clearly at this point in her life, she just wants to do something different for her birthday, and that's because she's a different person than you. And I think that you are not seeing who she is and what she needs. You are just glazing over it and deciding what you want. So do I think you're the devil? I wouldn't say that you're a devil, but I would say that you're an a-hole for sure. Yeah. Let's see what some of the comments say. I love that the fact that her punishment was being sent to her room, which was exactly what she actually wanted for her birthday. And I hope that she has some snacks in there because it's her birthday. You are the a-hole. She was also mad because she didn't get the gift that she wanted, which was a hot chocolate machine. She's the only member who drinks hot chocolate and she's not 50, so we got her something else. Gross. What awful parenting. My sons are on our side because they think that she's being ungrateful since the party was great. Nasty, bullying family on our side. That is so gross. That is so true. Like, there should not be sides. This is a 12-year-old girl. Why is there a side? Like, your whole family is siding against a 12-year-old girl? That is so weird. Like, that is really weird behavior. Actually, that is giving devil a little bit, for sure. And now I'm mad at you. Now I'm mad at you. What parents pit kids against each other and claim that their kids are on their side? She was miserable the whole time and just sat in the corner. The party was not great for your daughter. The party was a huge failure for your daughter, the birthday girl, which you don't care about. Such terrible parenting. I struggle to believe that this is even real. She's the only one who drinks hot chocolate, so she has to share her gift with everyone? Yeah, exactly. It's for her. Like, let her get her hot chocolate machine. I'll send her a hot chocolate machine. She deserves 20 hot chocolate machines. Ugh. Yeah, everything that they did was for them and was not for her. They didn't do one thing that she wanted, even though she gave them the exact information about what she wanted to do for her birthday. It's her birthday. Like, and also, like, just celebrate New Year's another day. It's not a big deal. Like, it's literally New Year's. Please be so for real. It doesn't matter. Oh, this one sounds really, really horrible. I don't know. People will be just saying stupid shit all the time, dude. Okay. One more. I really, really hope that I can say that this person is the devil, because why am I reading these? I can't be the only one dealing with demons.
I can't be the only one.
All right, so next up, not me, this guy, 33 male, am developing a crush on my 34 female cousin, 33 female. So the guy is 33, the wife is 34, the cousin is 33. How long until these feelings fade? How about you just don't? How about you just don't? You are definitely the demon, the devil. You're all of them, my guy. That is disgusting, and I hate you. Just because somebody is attractive and a great person doesn't mean that you need to fall in love with them, okay? There's a lot of us out there. Sorry, I cracked myself up. Anyway, I have a huge crush on my wife's cousin Candace. Wow, name dropping. Wow, that's crazy. I hope that your wife sees this. This is a terrible situation I found myself in. I should say I genuinely think that I have the greatest wife, Anna, in the world, and it's not even close. She's an amazing mother, wife, and woman. So she has carried your children, and you have a crush on her cousin. In the first sentence, I have already established that you are a piece of trash. Okay, when I met her, she approached me at the bar, and I was flattered. We hit it off almost instantly. She was nervous, but I found it cute, and she said that she doesn't normally approach guys, but wanted to talk. Later that night, her cousin slash best friend came, and my jaw was on the ground. Candace is just a fucking gorgeous machine. Machine? Everything about her, but it was too late. What? What? Wait, so you met her cousin the same night that you met her? And why are you calling her a machine? That is the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. Women are not machines, sir. I did wonder how different things would be if I had met Candace first, but 10 years later, I would say things worked out. We got married and have a great little girl. The thought had completely left my head until recently, ... About 2 months ago, Candace had to drop something off, and I took off while my wife was at work. Huh? She had borrowed my laptop because hers broke while she gets a new one. We were just talking and drinking wine. What? Why were you drinking wine? Huh? What the is going on here? We were just talking and drinking wine, watching 90 Day Fiancé, and she confessed to me when she showed up, she thought I was handsome, and it sucked I was already talking to Anna. My jaw was on the ground, and I told her when I saw her, I was like, damn, and wishing I saw you first, and she was like, is that so? I immediately changed the subject, but my heart was pounding. Eventually, she left and went home. Huh? How long have you been with your wife? 10 years later? 10 years? And you're telling me she's 10 years later, she is coming to your house and telling you that she thinks that you're handsome? Okay, you guys are both evil people. Like, evil, horrible people. Your wife needs to remove this woman from her life. I'm sorry. No. Blood is not thicker than water. She then later texted me saying that she just wants to hook up one time. She then later texted me saying that she just wants to hook up one time and that she would text my wife that she needs help fixing her dishwasher and to reply yes or no and then delete the conversation. She said that she would understand either way. I just said I will be over there and deleted the message. I waited and my wife said she will take care of our daughter and that Candace needs help with her dishwasher. I went over there with zero intention to have sex with her and to let her know that we can't do this. But unfortunately, things went the other direction and we had smeasuals. This is not a crush. You cheated on your wife with her cousin. This isn't a crush. This title is very misleading, and you are the devil. You are the ruler of hell. You are not a demon. You are Satan's right-hand man. This is crazy. This is evil, and I hate you. I hate you, and I hope that your wife leaves you, and I hope that she takes your daughter away, and I hope that you burn. Sorry. I hate cheaters. We had schedules. We agreed it was just one time, you only live once moment, and that was that. That is disgusting. You are disgusting and despicable man, if you even want to call yourself that. Disgusting. Unfortunately, that moment started bringing up old feelings I thought were gone. She has become much more flirty discreetly. I started being distant towards my wife. We both know that we can't act on it, but I kind of wish that we would be together, but it would hurt too many people, and I can't do that. At events, we become closer. I had food on my face yesterday, and she was wiping it off. That annoyed my wife, who said she can't wipe off my husband's face. She even complained about it in the car, but I reassured her that she's overreacting. Well, she's not. Well, she's not overreacting, and you shouldn't give reassurance if it's a lie. You shouldn't reassure her of something that there's no initial assurance because it's a lie, and you're a liar and you're a deceitful, bad person. Yes, I'm in a sticky situation and I just need help removing my feelings before things get out of control. How can I lose these feelings so that I can focus on my family? Hey, so you need to be honest with your wife, and I hope that she leaves you. And I hope that she never speaks with you again. And you can go on and be with Candace. Go ahead, be with Candace. I'll tell you right now, your life will not get better. Your life is going to turn into absolute shit. And I hope that it's shit for the rest of your life. Edit. I get it. I am a POS. You don't have to tell me because no one feels more disgusted at myself than I am. No, you're not. You're clearly not. You're like admitting to having feelings for some woman that is not your wife and that you hooked up with her. And she's literally your wife's family by blood. Yeah, you suck. You're horrible. I just want actual advice on how to have these feelings fade so that I can focus on my family. Hey, how about you get a lobotomy? Hey, how about you cut off your own, you know? Maybe that'll help. Maybe that'll, how about you traumatize yourself so that you stop traumatizing other, how about you just go to jail? I won't respond to comments just attacking me and not giving genuine advice on how to make the best out of this really shitty situation. Hey, so you can't make the best out of a horrifying situation that you have created. There are repercussions for your actions. You need to be honest with the one person that you're supposed to be honest with, which is your wife, because you have a child and you committed to somebody that you clearly could not commit to. And I am astonished with how self-absorbed you are. It's disgusting. Yeah, you're gross. Anyway, you are the devil. Absolutely, this person is the devil, and honestly, I'm so glad that I got to choose that somebody is the devil today because I can't be the only one dealing with the devil. I cannot. And yeah, you're the devil. Thank you. Thank you for being the devil. Let's see what the comments are saying, which I know what they're saying because you're a horrible person. If anybody is giving you advice, they are also devils. Cheating is not a mistake, but a series of bad decisions and actions that lead up to the betrayal. Original poster. If you truly want to stay with your wife, you must tell her the complete truth and let her decide whether or not she wants to reconcile with you. Yeah, be honest. Be honest. You must immediately cut all contact and communication with your affair partner. You must sign up for individual counseling to figure out why you are such a lying, selfish, cowardly asshole who has no self-control and no respect for his wife to not only betray her, but with somebody who is in her family. You deserve every bit of vitriol and karma that is about to come your way. Congratulations on letting your lust ruin your wife's heart. You are a cheater. You actively cheated on your wife. You didn't just catch feelings, and that is your wife's cousin. And you are both gross. You need to tell your wife this will eventually come out and you betrayed your wife and your daughter. Because when you cheat on the whole family. You need to cut contact with the cousin immediately and your wife needs to know what kind of family she picked, which is you. And has led into her life, her cousin. Good job. Don't worry, the cousin will tell the wife, I'm betting within the next couple of months. Brother, ugh. You want advice whenever you already cheated? Excuse me? The most moral, normal thing to do is to tell your wife that you hooked up with someone else, get divorced, move on, and don't do it again. It's plain and simple. I'm laughing at your stupidity. Yeah, you are lacking in the brain cell area, my friend. No, you're not my friend. You're actually the devil. So, no, you're not my friend. And I don't like you. I'm sorry I said that. Pretty much everyone is saying, be honest with your wife. She gets to decide her next step here, and obviously remove Candace from the situation because she's also a devil. You guys are both devils together. Like, she's also terrible. That is enough. That's enough. That's enough devils in my life for the day. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to subscribe and give me a little thumbs up. You guys can follow me on Instagram, TikTok. That's probably about it. Oh, Twitch. You can follow me on Twitch. I love you guys. Don't be a devil. Don't cheat on your partners and don't lie. Okay, let's have some morals and values. It's 2026. It's time to be a better person. Okay? Love you so much. See you soon. Bye.